Hello, good morning. I feel like I look like a glazed donut, but anyway, I am setting out right now on a 6 hour road trip. Terrifying for me. I still consider myself baby driver. I've been driving for like almost 4 years now, like three and a half. Um, but I'm still baby and I'm still afraid of the highway. I'm actually getting better at the highway. I've done a 4 hour drive with a friend. So now I'm driving solo, and this is my solo road trip vlog. But so I'll see you the next time I stop. First stop, I made it to New Hampshire. Yay! I'm at a Walmart. Um, Instead of stopping at like a rest stop, I like got off the highway and I was like, oh, there's a mall here, so I'll stop here. So I'm gonna have a bio break and see if I want to get any snacks or anything. I don't think so. There's also an Ulta here. Um, I don't need to go there. I've already. It's not like I'm going, like, I'm on time, but I want to be earlier rather than later. So I definitely don't have time to, like, dick around in some stores. Absolutely not. Um, and I want to stop in Portland and dick around there. So that's where I'm going to stop for lunch in a couple of hours. Portland, Maine, before going on to Deer Isle. So that's the tea. About to hit the road again. As I was walking out, I was looking at all these stores and I was like, ooh, there's Ulta, ooh, there's Torrid, there's this place and that place, there's Barnes and Noble. But I just have to get back in my car and start driving again. My hair did not come out the way I wanted it to, by the way. I had it in twists, but like big twists. Um, and I can't get into it. I have to freaking go. But haul, I got a smart water because I have. Hold on. Ooh, ooh. I have my Owala with me, but it doesn't fit in my cup holder, and that's a problem for me when I'm driving. And I got a big Kit Kat. I don't really need snacks. I'm good. I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna eat lunch later when I get to Portland. I just had the urge to buy something, and maybe that's a bad urge. I'm also gonna take my sweater off because it's freaking hot. All right, see you at the next stop. Here's my shirt. Rock and roll. Okay, I made it to Portland. I'm in Maine. It was actually very quick to go from New Hampshire to Maine. I like slid right through there. Uh, so far, all of today, I've been feeling like pretty safe and comfortable on the highway and like driving in general. And I only made two mistakes with like getting off exits or like which side am I supposed to stay on, and they weren't major. I was able to just like get the next exit or like loop around and take the right one. So now it's like my mid-trip break. So I'm going to like walk around a little bit. There's a park, like I just passed one. I wanted to go to the museum. I don't think I really have time for that. And so maybe on my way back, I'll come home late because I have to be at the retreat I'm going to. I have to be there at a certain time. So, no museum today. I'm gonna find somewhere to eat lunch. I did I did attempt to have the Kit Kat. It was a bad idea. Kit Kat was a horrible idea. It immediately started melting and caused me a lot of problems. And then I was like, I was not as locked in. So I was like, ah. Also taking off my sweater, like now my passenger seat to me looks super messy. So it was kind of like distracting me in a way. But once I put the Kit Kat in jail in my middle console, I was able to lock in again. So, I mean, regardless, everything went smooth. I did get a stain on my shirt. It's not visible, so nice. It's not visible right now. Um, but yeah, all right, Portland Adventure. Why is this the bathroom? Hello? Okay, y'all. I'm done gallivanting in Portland. I had a little bit of a runaround. Got lunch. I have a magnet. Perfect. And I got a couple of crystals. This one is bloodstone. And I got 2 pieces of jet. And the baggie. The place I went to, they charged me $150 for each of these little mesh bags. And I wish I knew that because I wouldn't have got 2 little bags. But it's okay. Still feeling like a glazed donut. I kind of want to put my sweater back on because I felt like while I was driving I was cold. But I'm also like, it's 88 degrees. So who knows? I guess I'll just have to live with it. Hopefully, last bio break. I'm going to be a little bit later than I want it to be, which is a bummer, but like, it's what it's. And the thing is, in my head and in my heart, I knew I should leave early. I told my mom I was going to leave at a certain time, or, well, I don't have the time for this, but I told my mom I wanted to leave at a certain time. She was like, that's way too early. So I was like, okay, then at the latest I'll leave at 9:30. And then I ended up leaving around 8:30 because there was just stuff going on. I was like, let me just get out of the way and get my car out of here. And my mom was like, you're leaving too early. And I was like, it's fine. If I'm too early, I'll freaking dick around. But now I'm glad I left early, and I should have left earlier because I hit some like pretty gnarly traffic immediately. And now I'm gonna be like way later than I expected. But off we go. I did it, y'all. I made it to Maine. I'm in the woods. When I got here last night and it was dark, and I was like freaking out because I had to check in and stuff. So I didn't do a check-in, but I'm here. Didn't die on the road. Anyway, when I got here, I was like, who let me in the woods? Like, me in the woods? Doesn't make sense. I'm a city girl, but I'm here. Met my cabin mate, and I'm glad we get along because I was really worried about having a roommate situation because I've never done that before. And I've been having a good time so far. So I guess this will be the end of the video, and then I'm going to do a separate vlog for my time here. Yeah, that sounds right. Okay, that's going to be it for me, I guess. So like the video if you like the video, comment in the comments if you have something to say, subscribe if you want to see some more stuff from me, and bye-bye.